the forest.
We have to do something. Let our powers combine. Earth, fire,
Right! With your powers combined, I am Captain Planet! Go Planet!
Alright, I bought some Toscana kale. Just out of the supermarket actually. I think it was either $2 or $3 or something. And I don't have any kale yet. So thank you, Alanna Prather. She was actually one of the first people to donate to. And your money is also going to go pay for a new shovel, because I snapped my shovel on one of the first guerrilla grows when I was planting Tina Farber's squashes. So yeah, I just got some kale, thanks to you. I'm going to put that in the university garden, and we'll do that later, because right now I'm on the way to Boyd's Bay Garden to get a kaffir lime tree, and I might also plant a kumquat tree today. But thanks Alanna, and I'm going to get a new shovel because of you as well. So here's the shovel, courtesy of Alanna Prather. It's $30 and looks like it might not break straight away. So thanks a lot Alanna, and I'm going to go ahead and plant your Tuscan kale that I just got courtesy of you as well. And so I also, since this video is a bit short, I wanted to have a look at the prices of all the potting mixes and stuff here, and it's actually quite expensive. I just remember seeing a video online in America and how much different the prices were. They were all like around $6, $7, $8, and here we've got 13 per bag for this stuff. We've got also 13 per bag. This one's $19.50 per bag, so that's really expensive. I was thinking about buying some of this stuff for the kumquat tree that I'm about to plant and the kaffir lime tree, but yeah, it looks a bit too expensive, so I might just go for some rainforest soil and mix it with some wood chips or something. So yeah, that's quite expensive. I haven't checked any other places right now for the same stuff. There's another one for $20. Titanic Organic, whichever one that is here. But yeah, $20 is not something I want to pay for some dirt, and I can mix up my own stuff. Let's see for instance what this has got in it. Blood and bone, hoof and horn, cow manure, sheep manure, fowl manure, and mushroom compost. That's a 5-in-1 Searles mix. And that one is $13 per bag even. So I'm not going to choose any of these. But thanks for the shovel, Alanna. Much appreciated. And she actually did really help me out with that $30. I only had a few avocados left for a couple of days to eat that day. And her $30 went and bought me some more food. So thanks a lot for that Alanna, and soon we'll plant your Tuscan kale. So God loves boat people. Australia's got a boat people problem. Hey look, there's some Bindon's pilosa, or cobbler's peg. If you don't know about cobbler's peg, you can eat those leaves, not the little pegs, and those pegs will stick to you, and I've got a video on that. It's quite a medicinal plant, as it turns out, not just a weed, and so you can look at my video on cobbler's peg. But right now, and this is where I'm getting Toby Hall a finger lime tree. So I'm just going to read out to you guys, and as you can see they've got a lot of food and stuff growing on here. So I'm just here at a organic farming shop in Murwillumbah, and I know Alanna's video is going to be a bit short, so I wanted to add this to it. I finally found some broad spectrum minerals or trace element rock dust and soil, and a little mixture. It's a little mineral fertilizer and soil conditioner mixture. And so at, say, Bunnings Warehouse, I couldn't find, I didn't actually go in there and look very hard, but I asked and they didn't know what I was talking about when I said, you know, wide spectrum rock dusts and things like this, mineral fertilizers. So that's like the sort of main store here in Australia, one of them at least, Bunnings Warehouse. So I haven't checked Mitre 10, that's another place I could maybe have a look. But I'm glad I found this because this looks good. So Alanna, I'm going to put this a little bit also with your Tuscan kale. I'll add a little bit in there. But mainly I'm going to use this for the 3 citrus trees that I'm planting. I'm planting a kaffir lime, a finger lime, and a kumquat tree. So the kumquat is for one Desiree Shaku. So you can watch her $30 video if you want to see that. And if you want to see the kaffir lime, you can watch the Melly Blue Star video that I'll make, $30 Bandit. And Toby Hall is going to get this finger lime tree here. Now you can see they're thorny. And watch Toby's video for some information on the finger lime. If you don't know what it looks like, here's a few pictures. The inside are contents that spill out like little balls, and they're very nice and flavoursome and taste like lime. And so yeah, I'm glad I found this. This is really good because it'll make the whatever you're growing taste sweeter. And plus, it's just like how you are what you eat, your plants are what they eat as well. So they're soaking up, you know, all the stuff out of the soil. So the better soil you have, it's like how we have better food. So it all starts there at that soil layer. So I was very happy to find this because it's wide spectrum. So let's see what's in there. At least it's wider spectrum than anything I've found so far. And calcium 11%, iron, potassium, magnesium, silica, sulfur, phosphorus, carbon, manganese, zinc, copper, cobalt, boron, molybdenum, and it says you want about 1 to 2 kilograms for if you're planting, say, this finger lime tree or any fruit tree, and about 4 kilograms or something of this stuff if you're adding to like an existing sort of fruit tree or something like that. So just so you have a slight idea of the guys there to go by. So yeah, very happy with finding that, and thanks Alanna. I probably wouldn't have found it if you didn't donate that money to consciousazine and help me out there. And so as well today, I'm not trapped in uni, I can be in the sun reading instead of behind the computer. So much appreciated. Oh, and Alanna, I wanted to show you these abolition flowers, because you might grow them, I'm not sure, but these are edible. So you can eat these. I'm not sure how nutritionally dense they are, but or how good for you they are, but if you go to the Your Natural Paradise page, I do have some info on that there, I've just forgotten. And there's also some nasturtium. Now, in another video I show you there's red, orange and yellow flowers. This one has only orange ones up at the moment, and you can eat these leaves and these flowers, and they taste a bit peppery.
So 2 years ago...
So we're just here with the owner of this place.
Actually, I'm the junior owner.
Junior owner. And he's telling me how he turned all the soil here. See how nice this soil is? He's just telling me how he got all this soil, and basically through this method.
So what we did was we got 60 hay bales in here initially and inoculated them with EMs, affected microorganisms, and then pulled biscuits apart, packed compost into them, then planted vegetables into them. Now, as the bales rot down, it takes about 9 months for a bale to rot down, but as they rot down, you're able to move them by leaving the strings on them, so the baling twine's still on. Two people can grab them, move the bales, and what we did then was move them into a consolidated form, as you see here, put frames around them, and then they continue to decompose. When these veggies come out in a couple of days' time, then what we're going to do is dig a lot of this out and then fill some more hay bales in, and then put the soil back over the top of them again, and that's how we consolidated that.
So really easy there, they've just let the straw go down into soil and yeah, it just composts, you know. So he said they started here with 60 hay bales, and that's all turned into all the soil they're using in all the beds now. See, they've built raised beds of all sorts now. And so originally he said it was just like 60 hay bales, so that's turned into all this soil, and as you can see the plants are very healthy and nice and dark green leaves, so that's an indicator if you have nice healthy plants. And have a look at this soil. It's very moist, very nice soil in my opinion. That soil there smells really clean. And this soil over here smelled like a little bit more mineral-like or something than that one over there. But as you can see, they're just letting the hay consolidate down, as he said, into all this nice dirt. Very nice soil, and look, everything's nice dark green and healthy. Something going on here, something's eating. Maybe you could plant marigolds here to stop this. If this was a slug or something, you could plant little marigold flowers. I'll actually have an episode on natural pest control and marigolds very shortly. So simple idea, so easy. So it's movable, so it's portable as well, so you can put it in the front, the backyard, change the shading conditions. It'll hold the water really well because it's straw, it'll absorb the water. And look, he's got quite a few veggies in here, quite a few things in there. So actually, what's this one?
That's a cos freckles.
Cos freckles.
As you can see, the red freckles on it.
So yeah, really easy concept, and the soil looks great to me. So there's another simple thing to think about.
This one here, the bed was laid to rest with the minerals. So that's full of minerals and BQ mulch. Part of the mustard family, tastes delicious.
Mustard family. Oh, and I love mustard. I love my mustard greens, and yeah, I love my red giants.
This is the soil that we created out of that.
Yum.
Beautiful.
Well, that's nice and strong stuff. I like it. It's good.
So we double sowed in this so that we can actually thin it. The BQ mulch has also got sunflower and a few other varieties in there.
Is that sunflower there?
Yep, that is.
So there's some sunflower coming up.
So we've intentionally oversown so that we can thin it and just allow people to taste it and appreciate what they're getting in. The BQ mulch also, aside from the sunflower, you get 2 to 3 cuts off this. So as it gets up to about here, you can cut it off, let it fall in there, enriches the soil a little bit more, grows back out, cut it off one more time, and then the last time turn the whole lot back in. But it's a good winter green manure crop, this one.
A winter green manure crop.
Yep.
And how big is this bed?
This bed would be 2.5 metres by 1 metre.
So it's not very large, a lot of food in there.
Yep, absolutely.
That's what we want to do. Thank you. So Alanna, remember we were at Boyd's Bay Garden and the same, I think we saw about the same, yeah, the exact same one, 5-in-1, and I showed you all these, and this one's $10, so this one's cheaper. I forgot what the one at Boyd's Bay Garden was, but I know it was more expensive. I think it was $13, so extra $3 cheaper here. And actually this is a smaller place, so it goes to show you Boyd's Bay is trying to make a little bit on top. So here's some kelp meal, and this is like part of ongoing sort of plant health, and that is $6. And again, I'm not sure if they had this at Bunnings. I'll go have a look soon, but I wouldn't be too surprised if they didn't have it. And here's some gypsum clay breaker for $9 or $8, and also some slow release fertilizer. So that's made of composted chicken manure, and that one is $5. So I'm just showing you that because there are some good things to add to your plants, apart from just when you start up. And some people would just start with, say, something like this, some manure, and you just want to be careful where it's coming from. I mean, in Australia is good, it's alright here. But yeah, you can see they're $3 cheaper for that one, so it's worth shopping around too, especially if you're going to buy bulk. So let's head through this nice grass here. Look how nice this grass looks. The wood chips make soil humus, so that's, you know, the foundation of soil. It doesn't mean it's mineralized, but after 2 years wood chips sort of break down. And actually what I'm going to do today is I'm going to dig out these holes, and because this area won't really flood and it's already on a slant, as you can see there, it's on a slight slant from the road, that means that the citrus trees will not get root rot because they'll be well enough drained. So I'm just not going to mound the citrus trees up, none of those. I'm just going to plant them straight in the ground, and I'm going to put wood chips in with this good soil after I loosen this soil here. It's actually really nice dark soil around here. So there's a river. I'm going to be able to easily stroll down there and get water. And there might even be a nice branch to jump off over there, I think. You can go tree jumping. Some nice branches probably over there I can jump off into the water. Maybe even some fishing. So thanks again, Alanna, for donating to consciousazine.com and for the $30 Bandit. This has been Alanna's $30 Bandit. And thanks for the shovel, Alanna. It's going to help out with all of these plants and everybody's videos. So I'm sure everyone will be thanking you, because my other shovel did break upon planting those squash plants over there for Tina. Now these squash plants haven't had any water, and they do like full sun, and they seem to be going pretty good. And we've actually grown leaves over the last 2 days. Looks good to me. So here we are at my uni, and I've put the Toscana kale in the ground next to Tina's coriander and sweet marjoram, because this spot doesn't get too much sun. As you can see, it's a bit shady there. It's about around midday. It's probably like 1 or something. And so this will get the whole afternoon sun, but because it's a thin leafy green, I didn't want to put it in total sun, because some other leafy greens I've got growing over here are not doing as well, because they're in the sun quite long. So that's some red lettuce and some red mustard greens. They're doing okay because I'm watering them like twice a day, but some of them have lost a little bit of leaf. There's a dead leaf. So I regret putting those there because it's too much effort. And the point is, you want to find a place that's perfect for each plant and how it is and how it grows. For instance, this is not a thick kaffir lime leaf. This is a pretty thin Toscana kale leaf, and as you can see, is already not enjoying my car. It's got a few leaves there that are withering away. So we're going to give it some water, and you can also see there the nice dark soil that I'm using, again from the rainforest. I mean, why not go for the best? That's where all the microorganisms are, and you can see how shitty the dirt here is. It's just crap. They probably have pesticided here over the years and stuff, so I'll make sure to stick it in some nice good soil there. And yeah, you know, how many millions of microorganisms would be in that soil just there as compared to this sandy crap that's in the garden beds? It'd be a whole lot different. They're pretty much from either end of the spectrum. You know, so I always try and go for the best. Of course, I encourage you to grow in compost and stuff too, if it's fully broken down compost, not just wood chips like they sell it at quite a lot of places, and it's not even completely broken down. But yeah, so I use some nice good soil there, nice dark rainforest soil, and thanks Alanna. Now I have some Toscana kale, courtesy of you. And this is another $30 Bandit. Success. Gorilla Grow.